Hello everyone, it's Mike from the FXPivotPoint.com, taking a look at the day's action, and actually the past few days I've been off a little bit, haven't made a video in 3 or 4 days. Look at this big down move we had today. I stopped trading here. Once I saw this, I started taking shorts here because I knew that this up here was an options barrier, and I knew that even if I lost, 2,500 would probably stop it. And so I had an options barrier, we had R1, and so I started shorting, and then I think I was out here, and I made my money and I walked away, and I wish I wouldn't have, because look what we did. We touched the pivot point, a little bit of bounce, and this is always a great entry, especially if you're going with the long-term trend, and it sure did. Look at this. I mean, who knows what this was. I don't know. Haven't looked at the news. I don't look at the news. I know when the releases happen, but I don't. The chart will tell you everything you need to know. And it looks like we should see a nice retrace here. I wouldn't be buying, but odds are that we go to the pivot point. That's a very high probability. And you can see our system, the trading in the black system, as opposed to trading in the red, which I did for quite a number of years. Look, we start today here. We come down and hits the pivot point. All right, that's again, that's often a good buy. And if you would have bought here, stop was never in jeopardy before you went to profit. Same thing over in the previous day. Over here, look at that. Yep. Oh, look at that. Yep. And again, look at this. Look at this sell, and you would not have gone to profit, so you would have had to wait a little bit. I'm not sure if you would have gone to profit here, but look what it does. Most of you that watch these videos now should pick this up right away. We start the day below. It goes particularly into the European session. Look how deep we are now. We start to get these moves into the European session. It hits this. Where's my tool? Can't believe I didn't have the damn thing open. Alright, once you see this, alright, get ready to pull the trigger. Alright, we're down below the entire day. The entire Asian session is below the pivot point. We move up, we just bullish quick move, and look at this candle. Ooh, that's a big one. Big leg red one, that's a shorter. Short that, your stop's up here, you're taking your profit. Again, I'm scalping, so I'm probably out. I'm probably out here. And then I'm waiting for the next retrace. Or you're taking profit at S1. And we can see what the system did here. So go ahead and sell that. I'm not going to show you where the target was, but those who trade the system know that it went to it, obviously. Alright, let's send this back down. Let's see. 2,200. Wow. I remember a long time ago we were calling 2,500 and people would laugh at us. Now look at it. We are headed to parity. You just got to think at some point something's got to give it a boost. But so far, let's look at the weekly chart. Ooh, look at that. That's ugly, isn't it? Look at all the red. I mean, look. This is something to see. Let me show you that damn tool again. Check this out. Come back here on the what chart are we? Dailies? Well, we're on the weeklies. Count the weeks here. 1, 2, 3. Let's call that one 4 just for the hell of it. 4 weeks of bullish behavior, and look at that. I'm not going to count them. A whole lot. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, look at that. Here you're getting, there's more of this fractal nature of the market. Up, back. Here we're going up, back. You can see this, and then here you've got this nice move up. But this down move is just unbelievable, isn't it? And it's not looking good for this week either, is it? All right. You don't know though. You don't know. The week's not over. You never know. You don't trade what you think. You trade what you see. At least that's how we trade here. Let's take a look at what's the pound doing. Pound got pounded. But look at this again. The pivot point, people. And even if you're not trading pivots, say you're trading a different system, So, but you put pivots on your chart. You mean this? I mean, this is just undeniable stuff right here. All right. The market says it started today above the pivot point, and they're not going to let it go. They're just not going to let it dip. And here, look what happens. And here, and finally, it gives way. But look where it stops. Within, I'm going to bet that's 3 pips of S1. Moving back to the pivot point, huh? Yeah, we'll see. That seems like that is a long way off. Ooh. I wouldn't be buying, but who knows? I guess if you buy now and you got to stop down here, and you're trading small, it's probably not a bad gamble. And it is a gamble because you're going heavily against the trend. So you are gambling. You're not taking a trade based on these trades right here. This is a system trade. This is a high probability system trade based on my system. All right, somewhere in I think this overall system is somewhere in the 75 to 80% high probability. And if you would have taken this call, would have went to profit. Again, you're buying off on, as day traders, we're going with the daily direction, not the long term. And that's very difficult for a lot of traders, particularly me, because I told you what I did over here. I wasn't going with the long term today. I looked at this. It was right here. Was it right here? No. I think it was right here. We were moving into here as the day, as I had started my trading day, and I began to sell. I sold in here. I waited. I waited for this to see this candle here, and I began to sell again, and went to target, and then I was out for the day. All right, what did the yen do? Again, look at that. Some conflicting signals there. Look at that. Starts. Look at this little. Where's that damn tool? Look at this. Bump. Say you're getting ready. Say you don't believe this. Say that you think this is an options barrier, which it looks like it is. Someone right here was holding this down, and what you're doing is you're saying, oh, I'm going to scalp this. But boy, once you start to see these pull up and get close, you need to get out, because this is a very bullish sign. And look what you're above. Doesn't matter what you think, you are above the pivot point. So it's bullish, and look what it did. Book. It blew stops here, and it blew some stops at the 50 level. People would think the 50 would have stopped. They tried to blow some stops here, but it didn't make it before it fell completely down. Look where it stopped. Whoop, pulled up. Looked like it, fell hard, and then they pulled right up before it, again, pulled down. Look what it does. Pulls up. Struggles. Once it breaks this, not a bad trade. Not a bad trade to the next one. If you're a true day trader, scalper, I would have taken this. I would have seen. I think if I would have seen this, scalped, and I'd have been out real quick. All right, in here, look at that. Yep, in the money. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Some news. I have a new forum that I've created, and I will be sending out some information via YouTube on the forum, and I hope you guys join. And I will have my analysis there, and it will be untouched analysis because I will be in control of the content. So I will be able to post what I want, and it'll just make it easier for me and most others too, because it's really going to be a content-based site. I'm going to try not to get caught up in the politics of a Forex site. I'm really going to try to focus on the trading and the systems and the money management and some other things, and I'll highlight that later and talk about that a little bit more later once I even create a video